Welcome back, Scratchers, to the KPPKAUNG Academy. In this video, we'll be making a sorting program in Scratch that can sort both numerically and alphabetically. First of all, make a list to store all the numbers we will be sorting. Now, we'll make a simple program that gives us random numbers so we can test easily. Now it's giving us random numbers that we'll sort later on. Now make a custom block called Sort, where we'll code the sorter. The algorithm we'll be using is called Bubble Sort. It is a simple sorting algorithm that repeatedly steps through a list, compares adjacent elements, and swaps them if they are in the wrong order. This process is repeated until the list is sorted. Now back to coding. Make a variable that will act as an index, which will go through the numbers. Set that to 0 at the start. It will repeatedly go through the numbers of the list, except for the last number, as it has no more adjacent number to compare. So, length of numbers, subtract 1. In the repeat loop, change the variable by 1. Now we are comparing two adjacent numbers of the list if they are in the wrong order, which is the current number is greater than the next number of the list. If that's the case, we'll need to switch the numbers. So to make it cleaner, make another custom block called Switch with 2 inputs. We'll be switching the current number with is the variable and the next number, which is 1 added to the variable. To switch the numbers, we'll need a different variable to act as a temporary storage. We'll set the sort3 variable to the number of the list to store it as it would be replaced. Replace N01 of the list with N02 of the list. Then replace N02 of the list with N01 of the list, but the N01 of the list has been replaced, so we can't use the N01 of the list, but we have the N01 of the list stored in variable sort3. This is what we're going to sort. Click on the Sort block. Now, the numbers are sorted. Wonderful. Let's try another. Refresh the list with the script created earlier. Click the Sort block to sort it. Look at the sorted list. You can see that it's not fully sorted, and that's because we just go through the list once, while we are supposed to go through it several times until it's fully sorted. Now let's code that. We'll loop the entire script. But we can't run it foreverly, and it needs to stop when it's done. But how will we know when it's done? Well, it's simple. We can make a different variable store the previous list, and after the script is run, it'll see if the new list is the same as the previous list. If it is the case, it means the list is fully sorted and the forever loop can be stopped. So make another variable called sort2. Set sort2 to the numbers list. After the repeat loop, check if the list is still the same. If the list is still the same, it can stop, so put a stop this script. Click the sort block, and now our list is fully sorted. Refresh the list with new unsorted numbers. These are the unsorted numbers. Click the Sort block. As you can see, the list is fully sorted. Let's keep testing. Why don't we increase the range of numbers? These are the numbers to sort. And now they are nicely sorted. Wonderful. Now it's time for the alphabetical sort. First, make a list to store the words to sort. Make a new custom block called Sort Words, where we will code it. We will need to convert the words to numbers to sort, so create a custom block called Encode with one input slot for the text we will be encoding. Create a variable to show the encoded code, naming it code. To change text into numbers, we will need the costumes. So I will delete the original costumes. It also works perfectly without removing the costumes, but I'll remove my costumes for this tutorial. Name a costume 1 and duplicate until the costume name is 9. Then make costumes with the names of A to Z in uppercase. Then repeat the same process, A to Z, but this time in lowercase. Now back to coding. Create a variable, naming it turn1, which will be used as an index to go through all the letters. Then another variable, naming it turn2, which will record the encoded code. Set turn1 to 0 at the start, then turn2 to a blank. Then a repeat block that repeats the length of text. In the loop, change turn1 by 1 so it goes through all the letters. Switch costume to the letter turn1 of text to get the number that the letter translates to, which will be the costume number. To make all costume numbers have the same number of letters, we will add 0 to numbers with only 1 letter. So all costume numbers will have 2 letters, which will make decoding easier. So if length of costume number is 1, set turn2 to join turn2, and a 0 and costume number. If costume number does not have 1 letter, set turn2 to just join turn2 and costume number. Now create a custom block called decode, where we can turn those numbers back into words. Make a variable, naming it text, which will store the decoded text. Set turn1 to a -1 at the start. Set turn2 to a blank. Put a repeat loop which repeats the length of code divided by 2. In the loop, change turn 1 by 2 because every 2 numbers represent 1 letter. Switch costume to letter turn 1 of code joined with letter turn 1 plus 1 of code. So the costume name will be the letter that those 2 numbers represent. Set turn 2 to join, turn 2, and costume name. And finally set text to turn 2 to make it clean. We also need to do that in the encoding, so go to the encode definition and at the very last, set code to turn 2. Now let's test. Encode something. For example, KPPKAUNG. Then put the decode and put in the variable code in the slot. Click on the encode block. The variable code is now showing a string of numbers which has meaning. Click on decode. The text is now showing the original message. Splendid. Now, test even more. It is having a problem. It is because the costumes do not have the space character. Just make a costume, naming it with a space character. Now it works. Time for the sorting part. Delete all of numbers list. Make a new variable, naming it sort4. Set sort4 to 0. Repeat the length of words list. In the loop, change sort4 by 1 so it goes through the list for every word. Encode the item sort4 of words list. Then add the code to the numbers list. Put the sort block outside of the loop. Delete all of words list. We will then add all the words back to the words list. Set sort4 to 0. Repeat length of numbers list. In the loop, change sort4 by 1. Decode item sort4 of numbers list. Add the decoded text to the words list. Now, let's test. Add some words to the list to sort. Click on the Sort Words block. It is not sorted in the way we wanted. That is because the larger words like apple and hello have longer string of numbers when encoded, so it thinks it should go to the back. But I have a trick that can fix it. Join the code with a 0 and a decimal at the front before adding it to the numbers list, which will make the program not consider the length of the numbers and to sort with the value of the numbers. But when we decode it, the decimal will cause problems, so go and make some changes to the decode block. Set turn 1 to 1 at the start, and put a subtract 1 after dividing by 2. Now, test it by clicking the Sort Words block. As you can see, the words are perfectly sorted. Let's test with new words. And it would be the end of this video. I can't wait to see how you guys come up with different creative projects using this concept. See you in the next video. Scratch on, guys.